Hello everybody and welcome to my New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 special in the San Francisco review. Pretty much I believe it's before the G1 Climax that is next week. I did a review last night, but I kind of went back and looked at it. I was falling asleep. I think I was too tired after last night's show. But I wanted to come back, do this on a clear head, and kind of go break down everything, one by one throughout this entire show. As it was in the Cow Palace. It looks sold out, I can say that there. I was on Access TV, I watched this on. JR and Josh Barnett were on commentary throughout the show. I know people have always complained about them being on commentary because it's not Kevin Kelly and Don Callis. I don't mind. I know it was kind of bad in the past, that they didn't really know that much at the time, but they've gotten better and they knew what was going on. But it's the Cow Palace they showed. It looked like a full house. I don't think it was a lot of empty seats. I don't know if it was sold out. I don't know what the numbers are to how many people, how many tickets they sold. I don't know if it was like a 10,000 seat arena. I don't even know the size of the Cow Palace arena, to be honest, but I'll probably find out another time if it was actually a sold out house, but it looked like a sold out house really. But kicking off the show was Chaos, Roppongi 3K of Rocky Romero, Show and Yo, Ghetto, I believe it's the head booker anyways, and Yoshihashi versus the Bullet Club, the Gorillas of Destiny, Tonga Loa, and their father Haku, or Mang, or whatever you want to call him, Chase Owens, and Tokyo Pimp, Yujiro Takahashi. This was a good way to kick off the show, 10-man tag. We all know New Japan does a lot of tag matches, but this was pretty good. I thought it was going to be over really quick after Haku did a pile driver on Rocky Romero, but Tama Tonga stopped it. I would say Haku was really over. The crowd really was into him. They chanted for his name, so Haku wasn't bad out here in the match. I see you start off with Yoshihashi in the match too, but pretty much going through the entire 10-man. Gato pretty much had a pin, but Haku got him with the Tonga Death Grip, pretty much throwing him into Tama Tonga, who hit the gun stun for the win. So Bullet Club pretty much got a victory on the first part of the show tonight. Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. New music from Minoru Suzuki. It's called The Lonely Warrior. It's kind of remixed a little. I would say it was a lot of remix themes tonight. Well, two of them, if I must say. I like the original better, but this was pretty good. Maybe it'll take time getting used to, because I know they had it debuted during that Strong Style Evolve Rev Pro thing not that long ago. But I think it was last week, I believe. But it was Suzuki-gun versus Chaos again of Tomohiro Ishii versus Toru Yano. Mostly you kind of saw a slugfest between Ishii and Suzuki, kind of like you did at Dominion, of them pretty much brawling with each other, especially in the beginning of the match, doing those stiff, strong elbows on each other throughout then. The match wasn't bad. I would say Zack Sabre Jr. pretty much, I still like how he did last show. He kind of blocked the whole low blow thing and grabbed Toru Yano's hand before he tried to low blow him, and even with the he tried with the exposed turnbuckle, Suzuki pretty much hit Yano in the head like it was a baseball back then. But as the match pretty much went on, once again Ishii and Suzuki brawled outside. Yano was able to get a roll-up pin using the whole turnbuckle pad, big turret pad on Zack Sabre Jr. for the win. Pretty much after the match then, Suzuki was pissed, and him and Zack Sabre Jr. beat up the Young Lions as they usually do, especially Suzuki kicking the shit out of them, which is crazy. But I'm surprised Yano actually got the win here. Some people thought he did because he was over last time he was in the U.S. at the Strong Style Evolve show back in March. But I was actually surprised he even got the win in general. Next, Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kushida with Raizuke Taguchi. I'm sorry if I get his name wrong. Pretty much Taguchi Japan there coming out, going against Bullet Club again, Marty Scurll and Hangman Page. Good tag match. Not much to say from here. We'll say Hangman once again impresses all the time. The running moonsaults just looks impressive as hell most of the time. Wish we could have got to see Marty break somebody's fingers, but Hangman Page pretty much got the win with the rite of passage on Kushida for the win. So another win for Bullet Club. Yeah, Hey Bad Pages is great though. I gotta say the guy just impresses every time, and he just picks up more wins in ROH and New Japan. So and I'm glad he's actually in the G1. I actually am looking forward to him in the whole G1 climax, especially against Tanahashi, and see that'll be a great match. I don't think he's gonna win the G1 climax, but I'm sure he's gonna do really good since this is his first G1 climax. Next, the Never Openweight Championship on the line. Hiroki Goto versus Jeff Cobb, or a.k.a. Matanza Cuerto from Lucha Underground, if you want to go from that. I didn't know Goto won the title back at, was it Kizuna Road? I didn't see it. He beat Elgin, which I'm surprised Elgin actually lost it that quick. Some people actually thought, in a way, some people actually think Elgin lost it anyways, because I don't think people really fuck with Michael Elgin in the United States, really, after that whole, was it some allegations against him, or it was like text messages. I don't know if it was sexual assault, so don't quote me on that all the way. But I remember specifically back a while ago in Chicago, I think it was AAW, and I saw video because Naito was there in Chi-Town and Elgin was too. But people turned their back on Elgin because of the whole allegation. It's like Elgin was not getting no work in the U.S. That I don't think his promotion was going anymore at this point. So people just were not fucking with Michael Elgin, so probably they took the title off him because they knew that, were people going to turn their backs in the Cow Palace on Michael Elgin like I saw that last show months ago? Because the only work like he really gets right now is in New Japan, really. I don't think they care about all these allegations and whatever stuff that's going on with him. The U.S., nobody doesn't even want to touch him now, to what I've seen. But Goto versus Jeff Cobb, people chanting Cobb. I don't know what title that Cobb came out with, but please somebody tell me that. But this was a really good match. Usually these never openweight title matches are mostly kicking the shit out of each other, how hard you can hit who. Cobb just fucking throws people like he's crazy half the time, man. But I've seen him in Lucha Underground, and he's really good. I'm surprised Goto's even able to hit a Ushigoroshi on him too. And I didn't even know Cobb could do a damn standing moonsault. Looked really good. I thought he was gonna get the win, but Goto pretty much won with the GTR for the win, retaining the Never Openweight Championship, and that was great. I guess Jeff Cobb will see more of him in NJPW now, since he's on, on the roster, because he was at that Kizuna Road, because he did tag with Michael Elgin in the World Tag League, but now I guess he's, I guess he is part of NJPW right now, and Lucha Underground, if you want to go with that too, even though that was taped, but I am looking forward to see what he does next on here. IWGP Tag Team titles on the line. Young Bucks versus LIJ, Evil, and Sonata. Once again, probably one of the best matches of the night. The tag teams never disappoint me. Young Bucks never disappoint. Evil and Sonata never disappoint. This was just insanity out here. I loved it. Okay, it was great. Man, you want to talk about super kick parties? This was another one, like literally. I did like the whole hot potato, throw the chair back and forth, and then Young Bucks hit the super kick on Evil. Then even Evil no selling a super kick and taking down Matt Jackson. Even tried to jump out the ring, which looked pretty cool. He was gonna jump, but the Young Bucks still super kicked him after Sonata did a moonsault. Almost tried to put into a skull end after that. Then, but even pretty much when they got the chair in the ring. Pretty much Evil, they were going to do the Meltzer driver, but Evil reversed it, and Sonata pretty much did like a spike pile driver onto the chair, but it did not work. Pretty much kick out, and Jackson broke it up. The Bucks pretty much started super kicking everybody then, and they hit the Meltzer driver on Evil for the win, retaining the IWGP Tag Team Championship. So once again, the Young Bucks always in press, really great tag team match. Yeah. No. Okay, I'm on another. I don't know. I'm on another line. Can this wait? Bye. Yeah, but I'm sorry that. But like I said, pretty much another great tag team match for the IWGP Tag Team titles. I'm also surprised Young Bucks did get the Ring of Honor titles and add more belts to this thing. They got the Never Openweight 6-man titles and the IWGP Tag titles. I know who's going to be next since LIJ didn't pick up the win right here. But pretty much it was a 15-minute intermission after this. They pretty much announced more U.S. shows that will be coming later on this year, so that's going to go down. Pretty much right after the 15-minute intermission, it was Okada and Ospreay, which Okada actually had a new remix theme. If you look at it, it had like balloons coming out with them, going against Naito and Bushi. Naito and Okada were super over right here. This was a really good match to watch. It was kind of, well, I knew it was happening. It was a bit random, but this was pretty good. Like I said, Naito, Okada, people pretty much were into with everything they did. Even Ospreay. Ospreay pretty much hit the Stormbreaker on Bushi for the pin. So it's kind of predictable that Bushi would take the pin in general. I don't think anybody else is gonna take the pin other than Bushi there, but. It was a good tag match. I will say that. I will say though, it's always kind of odd looking at Okada without the title now. He looks a little different in a way. I think you're so used to seeing him with the championship for like 720 something days as champion, that now he's not the champion. I guess he's got to fight and claw his way back up. He may win the G1. I don't know, but it's always got odd, not seeing him with the title now for some reason. Next, probably one of the best matches of the night. Could be the best match of the night, damn near. Hiromu Takahashi Time Bomb versus Dragon Lee for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Holy shit! Listen, one thing you say about the Super Juniors, man, they definitely have the best match all the time. Okay, I thought they had damn near the best match back at Dominion with Time Bomb and Ospreay. This was great. Dragon Lee just moves freaking crazy. Just literally did a damn Hurricane Rana right on the apron, and then a suicide dive on Takahashi before he could even take off his damn jacket. He even tried to mock Naito thing in the whole LIJ pose, which is kind of funny. Somebody kind of pointed this out. He is the brother, Dragon Lee is the brother of Rush, so I'm surprised he's not even in Los Ingobernables anyways, but I think Dragon Lee's in the post-interview that he wasn't old enough yet. So his brother is Rush. I did not know that, of the original Los Ingobernables. But this match was insane, okay? By God, did a damn devil stomp off the top rope all the way onto the floor that looked deadly, I'll say that. Takahashi hit him with a power bomb. They even pretty much did reverse German suplexes, and then Lee hit a Hurricane Rana, and Takahashi pretty much hit a clothesline after that. The most brutal move I could say in this match was the package pile driver throw Dragon Lee down Takahashi. Takahashi landed dead on his head, okay? He really did. That looked deadly, alright? That whole, what's called a dragon driver, I think it was called, the release one. I'm surprised he was able to get up because he landed dead on his head right there, and I didn't know what was going to happen. But that looked brutal. Takahashi pretty much did hit a Spanish fly in for 2 count. After that dragon driver, like I said, Hiromu hit a Canadian Destroyer and then hit a Time Bomb literally right after the replay and picked up the win, retaining the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. But that was an insane-ass match. That was just great, okay? The Super Juniors are damn near unreal, alright? I've said it before. They're better than the damn cruiserweights on WWE, alright? And I know 205 Live's gotten better nowadays, so I can't shit on them like they used to. They like I said in the past, they had the talent, just didn't know what to do with them. But if we're going to put who's at the top between the cruiserweights or the X Division or anything, the Super Juniors are damn near at the top, okay? Because they just be putting on some badass matches. And this was a badass match. Next, IWGP United States Championship on the line. Jay White versus Juice Robinson. This match, Juice Robinson was over. Okay, Juice Robinson was super over. But they pretty much made it out that if Juice used his cast, of his broken hand as a weapon on Jay White, he would be disqualified then. As the match went on, like I said, there was a lot of people, they kept throwing each other the barricade, it looked like. Especially throwing Juice really hard to the barricade, which actually, I would say, at least Jay White actually got some heat out here. Because, I'll get into that later on, but as he threw him, people booed out, and they even went to a fuck you Switchblade chant. There was a lot of fuck you Switchblade. And as they pretty much started going back to the, back on ringside, trying to hit each other with chairs, but kept hitting the ring posts. Jay White was there, pretty much suplex Juice Robinson to the guardrail, pretty much knocked down JR. Jim Ross fell to the ground then. People were pissed. Josh Barnett pretty much said, wow, you done fucked up now. Barnett pretty much went after Jay White, then tried to chase him, took off his headset. The crowd goes crazy. And he said, look at that motherfucker run. Which I'm like, wow, Jay White, not Jay White, but Josh Barnett has no chill. What, are we going to go into a match now with Barnett and Jay White? Is that about to be a match now? Is that where we're going? Because he started chasing him around for a minute there. So the people went nuts for it and still booed at him. JR actually did recover and get his hat back on. He looked like he was pretty much pissed throughout calling this match too, but he still had to call it. I would say both of them got on the apron, then him and Robinson pretty much did like a deadly almost like a Russian leg sweep off the apron. Looked really dead. I swear both of them almost hit their heads real hard doing that. But after pretty much the referee went down, then Juice Robinson tried to go for that punch, but ref stopped him as he went down again. Jay White pretty much hit a low blow, but Robinson recovered. He hit him with the cast. He did the Pulp Friction, but still only got a 2 count after that. He tried to do his finish again. Jay White dodged it. And he was going to hit the, hit a suplex. He was going to do the Blade Runner, but Juice Robinson pretty much rolled him up and pretty much becoming the new IWGP United States Championship, as Josh Barnett pretty much said, all right, Jay, I'll see you later. But this, Robinson picking up his first title, in New Japan is just great. It really is. Like, he was super over here. Like, for once I can say Jay White actually had I'm not saying Jay White's match hasn't been bad, but it's always been something off-putting about him in the whole Switchblade thing. The Switchblade thing sounds cool and stuff, but I don't think it's really kind of gotten over with him. And, they kind of point out how both and Juice were in the dojo together and everything, but you look ever since they gave, Jay White this Switchblade push back at Wrestle Kingdom with Tanahashi, like, that was like one of the weakest matches on there, and that was like the co-main event, but one of the co-main events and stuff. Or like third one, because it was a good match. But if you look at the match with Tanahashi, you look at the match with Hangman Page, where people were literally sitting on their hands back at Strong Style Evolve, or ones with David Finlay and others, I don't think Jay White was over. I don't think the push had worked. So yes, he did beat Omega for the U.S. title and everything, and I thought that would have gave him, some more momentum and everything, but I don't think it was really getting. I just don't think it was getting over. But he actually drew heat in this match. I will say that, because, like I said before, like, people just sitting on their hands, like they did not give a fuck about Jay White as him as the, U.S. champion, being Switchblade and everything. Like I said, Juice Robinson picking up the win, big win. It's crazy how this guy left NXT and, pretty much made a name for himself now, from going from C.J. Parker to Juice Robinson in New Japan, going pretty much climbing the ranks now. Somewhat, climbing his way, getting to the top, and winning his first title there it's a big thing. But the crowd was definitely into this match. They were out throughout the whole way, especially with JR getting knocked over, and Josh Barnett tried to come in on this too. It was great. People chanting Juice SA, fuck you Switchblade chants. It was like I said, it was a really great match. I will say that, but the crowd was really over. I forget. I didn't know Juice Robinson was from Chicago, or maybe I forgot that. Hey, he's the U.S. champion right now. Hey, why don't you put this guy in All In? Get a huge reaction, him bringing that title over here to Chicago in September. He needs to be All In. But pretty much after the U.S. title match, they pretty much set up for the main event. Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Cody came out with Brandy and Bernard the Business Bear, kind of wearing like this, I swear it was like ancient Greek armor, and pretty much 4 guys picked him up like a throne, carrying him all to the ring. And Cody pretty much, he told Bernard to go in the back and kiss Brandy. He said she was going to be out of ringside. Kenny Omega came out with the Young Bucks as usual. This was a great match. In the beginning, there was a lot of "fuck you, Cody" chants, of course. People did that Terminator clap as usual for Omega. This was a great match, and this was a brutal match, and it told a great story out there through this whole blood feud that's been going on for months now, and everything from Cody taking his weight belt off, trying to hit Omega with it, and you know, the Young Bucks trying to somewhat keep, you know, some type of balance on in here. And this whole thing is both of you guys were beating the hell out of each other. Kenny hitting a double stomp on a table at ringside on Cody there. Going back in the ring, couldn't get the win. Cody pretty much got a disaster kick in the ring then. Could get the pinfall from there. Let me tell you right here, man. I don't know how many V-triggers Kenny Omega did in this match. I swear I counted like damn near 20, maybe 30 of them damn things. Because he was fucking hitting Cody in the face like several times with that. He was over, you know, the whole Snapdragon suplex and everything. Next thing you know, we had a ladder and a table involved in the match then. A very, very big ladder at one point. And they pretty much put the ladder in the ring, put it on top, which I guess Cody was going to suplex him out of the ring, which people immediately chanted, please don't die, please don't die. Well, Kenny was going to do it, but Cody dies, pretty much suplexing him into the ring then as pretty much both guys went down. Brutal bump, I can say that. Like, real heavy, alright? And even that table later on when Kenny pretty much powerbombed Cody into the table didn't even break, so I'm sure you'll end up put that on Botchamania. Can we not get some regular tables in the Cow Palace? Because we all know the Japanese tables are small and they're already tough to break. Please, can we get some regular tables? Because that looked like a brutal bump Cody took right there going through that. But after, you know, Cody did that suplex thing off the ladder, he pretty much held the title belt up. He was going to hit Kenny with it, but he didn't. He pretty much went for a crossroads then, but it was pretty much a near fall. Kenny kept coming back with V-triggers then, which dude was like he was just getting killed out there, but he kept kicking out. Tried to go for an electric chair, but like I said, he was electric chair and it got him there. Was it electric chair? Yeah, it was electric chair. Then he hit as Cody pretty much someone get back in the ring. Omega kept doing V-triggers. Brandy tried to get in and protect Cody, which gave him enough time to actually catch a breather and knocked him down. But once again, he kept getting hit by V-triggers then by I think it was a double under the hook pile driver after that. Omega hit another V-trigger then, and I don't think Brandy had to turn away from it. And after like, I think it was after like 1 or 2 more V-triggers, Omega hit the One Wing Angel for the win, picking up the, you know, still retaining his title and his first ever IWGP title defense here. Pretty much Brandy and the Young Bucks checked on both Cody and Omega. Cody pretty much picked up, not Cody, I keep saying Cody. Omega pretty much picked up Cody to his feet, showing him a sign of respect. And after that, as Cody pretty much stood and him and Brandy got out of the ring and left, Omega and the Bucks celebrated as Omega spoke on the mic, talking about you know, the legendary Cow Palace here, how it's his first title defense. Everybody deserves a second chance. Even Cody deserves a second chance. There are good people out here, and like they bring the best in human life. This is professional wrestling, and you know, he says everybody always doubted if this was going to be a full house tonight. He said you guys were lively as heck, and it looks like a full house tonight. So you know, he thanked everybody. Goodbye, good night, bang, 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 and pretty much as the Elite there pretty much went up to ringside. The other Bullet Club members came out. The Gorillas and Haku, they all did the Too Sweet thing. But then next thing you know, the Tongas have turned. They start beating the hell out of Omega, and the Young Bucks beating them in the ring. Hangman Page tried to come out and make a save, but that didn't work. Marty tried to come back with the save with an umbrella, but he pretty much got hit by a gun stun then. And then as they're beating up Omega and them, Tonga saying, you did this. And by the way, their shirts have Firing Squad on it. Bullet Club, but they have Firing Squad to it. Tonga pretty much start beating the hell out of Omega then. Yujiro Takahashi and Chase Owens tried to come out and make save. Then they were ringing the bell like 100 freaking times on there. We get it already. They tried to check on everybody, but then next thing you know, they started taking out Owens and Takahashi then. Haku just chopping everybody out there. So it's like 3 people beating the hell out of everybody. And then next thing you know, they wanted Cody to come out. So they started beating everybody up with a chair. Cody was going to hit Omega with the chair then as he was on his knees, but Cody just turned on Tama Tonga, and Tonga a little beat them with the chair trying to make the save, but Haku caught the chair, and Cody pretty much hit a cutter in, a gun stun after that. They then pile drive Omega onto a chair after that as they left the ring, and they said, this is a reminder, this is Bullet Club, as Tonga Low said. Cody, Kenny, all that bickering and bullshit, This is the real Bullet Club. There are no leaders. We are all equals. So the Tongas have now turned. You know, this has been going for a long time, since damn near last year and the last G1, and even before that. Tama Tonga was going to turn, saying that the OG Bullet Club members are going to turn. Yes, and all the Bullet Club members did try to make the save for Omega and the Bucks, but where does Bad Luck Fale stand on this, since he's part of the whole honorary Tonga thing and stuff? Where does he stand on this, because he was on the show? Where does Bone Soldier Taji Ishimori stand on this? Where does he stand on it, huh? Haku, we won't really see Haku that much anyway, since, you know, I've only seen him show up on these. He doesn't really show up. You only seen him on the whole U.S. shows, really, for that G1 Climax. I remember seeing him in Wrestle Kingdom one time, but I don't really think we'll see Haku on a frequent basis in New Japan anyways. But where do they stand in all of this? But pretty much after they beat the hell out of the rest of the Bullet Club members, everybody in the ring, all the Bullet Club had got up and helped each other to their feet. Cody pretty much helped Kenny up to his feet. They all hugged each other, and as they went up to the stage, they did the one sweet thing, closing out the show. So really great main event and post-match angle. So once again, the Bullet Club Civil War continues. All right, it continues. But it was a really great main event between Omega and Cody. I guess they're on the same page now. Now they have one common enemy. As they said all in the ring, they don't know who they're messing with. So I don't know where this Civil War is going to lead up to. Because right now you only have Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, really. Haku was there, yes, but like I said, we're not going to see him there all the time like that. Where's Bad Luck Fale stand? I don't know. He probably will take on, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa's side anyways. You know, they did have the 6-man tag. And even, like I said, so many subgroups in the Bullet Club, it's hard to name all of them. Everybody's damn near a subgroup when you look at it. From the Elite and the Gorillas, and now the Firing Squad's gonna look like, or Team Cody, Team Kenny, Young Bucks. Everybody's got their own sub-faction in one group, damn near, that they are not as a whole group and everything. So I don't know what's gonna happen now. Tama Tonga is great. Everybody's been saying he should be the next leader of the Bullet Club, since he is a Bullet Club original member. He is the OG Bullet Club, him and Bad Luck Fale. But will they team together to fight on Kenny or the Elite or Bullet Club whatever, or was it Bullet Club versus Bullet Club Wolfpack? Like I said, it's a civil war right now with the Bullet Club, and whose side will take who. But right now, it looks like you have Cody, Kenny, the Bucks, Yujiro, Chase Owens, Hangman, and Marty on the same page right now, since they all got the hell beaten out of them in the last part of the show. So was this, whole beatdown unexpected? Yeah, but I feel like it was building up for a while, and it looked like they stopped for a minute, but now they look like they kind of brought it back up. But I don't know. They said everyone's an equal and it's no leader, but this is a big thing to talk about whenever the next thing will happen with New Japan, of how these teams, this whole sub-faction Bullet Club thing will keep going. So I'm not sure what's going to happen next in the Civil War, but we'll see. But like I said, overall, this entire G1 special in San Francisco was a very great show. I really enjoyed it. Probably the best matches out of the entire night, I can say. I loved the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Juice Robinson picking up the win was really great. Winning his first title, the IWGP US title. Kenny versus Cody was really great. Bucks versus LIJ. Another great match. Mostly all the title matches were really great. I can't really say nothing that bad about all the title matches out there. It was really a weak match in a way. If you want to go from the tag team matches, yeah, but the crowd was into it and it was entertaining out there. So, like I said, it was really enjoyable. I don't know if it sold out a whole whatever numbers it sold out. Like I said, we'll just have to fight out and see from that later. But like I said, I'm just telling a little bit of highlights throughout what I liked on the show. But like one of the biggest things I did like was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, man. That Dragon Lee is just fucking crazy. Him and Time Bomb was tearing out the house out there, and the crowd was just going crazy for it. But that's my review for the New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 special in the USA San Francisco review. I am out of here. Comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about this show. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out.